there. Hello everyone, and welcome to Good Morning Cairn. You may be asking yourself, what is Good Morning Cairn? Well, my name is Allison Presnell, or some of you may know me as Trills, and this past summer I got the amazing opportunity to work as a camp counselor at my childhood camp called Cairn. Links below if you want to check it out, especially if you live in the Ontario area. It is a camp worth checking out because it's changed my life and hundreds of people I know. Now, of course, this year I am reapplying to be on the counseling staff, and a part of the application process, we have to do a creative project. Now, the creative project is how you express yourself while answering a few questions that are asked on the application. This year's two questions are, who has God created you to be, and what is he calling you to do? Last year I did a video kind of similar to this for my creative project, but it was more of a straightforward video with a straightforward answer. Now, opposed to this year, which I don't really have a straightforward answer because I don't really know. I've never really known what I felt that God has chosen me to do. I mean, I always feel like I should be doing this, I should be doing that, I should be over here, and I just can't get that one vibe. I had a little trouble figuring out how to express this, but on Boxing Day night in Comfort Inn in the middle of Windsor, I came up with an idea while I was trying to fall asleep. I decided I would do a daily vlog. Now, daily vlog is kind of self-explanatory. It's basically where I will film myself every single day and kind of talk to you about what I did during the day. And I feel like that will be one of the perfect ways for me to answer the question, because through every day I can show you what I feel God told me to do this day, and then maybe by the end of this experiment I'll be able to see a little pattern and it will be helpful for the future. So here we go. Today is New Year's Day, aka the day that everyone sleeps in. And I'm ready to start my project, so let's go. Now, last night I got to kick off the New Year's with some of my best friends in the world called the Marauders. I met a majority of the Marauders online back in the summer of 2010 during a campaign I did with the Harry Potter Alliance. We had a little Skype chat going on, and kind of after the campaign, some of us branched off into a smaller Skype chat, and that's how the Marauders were born. It's been 2 years since I met the Marauders, and I still am really strong friends with them, which is saying a lot because I never have this like giant group of friend groups. I have a few close friends, so the fact that this giant 15 or so group of friend group is still such prominent in my life means a lot to me. I have been prominent in the internet community, as you may call it, since I was 13, and I feel like that it's forced me to mature in a good way. And when I started out, a lot of the conversations I would have with groups of people, and I would be one of the youngest people in that conversation. And even now, I may be 17, but I am the youngest Marauder, but I don't feel that way when I'm talking to some of the old geezers, you know? I feel like I'm their equal, and it's interesting. The internet community is a part of me, and I've started to realize, since it's stayed with me for the past 5 or so years, that wherever I lead in the future, it's going to be a part of me. Whether that means I'm going to be working for Google, which would be amazing, or even just keeping up an online presence while I'm working a day job at Starbucks or something. The whole line of coincidences that led me to the internet community and led me to people like the Marauders, it reminds me that it was all God's doing, and I am extremely thankful for that. I hope you're excited as a project as I am. Like below, and you could subscribe below too if you want to keep updated. And common question of the day, what is your New Year's resolutions? I have a few resolutions this year, but a lot of them are similar to ones I've had in the past. But this year I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try something called a memory jar. Now, for those of you who don't know, basically a memory jar is what you do is on New Year's Day, you take a jar, an empty jar, and then you take pieces of paper and you write little memories as the year goes on. And so then on New Year's Eve, you open it and you recall all the memories you've had during this year. That's all from me for today. Thanks for the day, friends. I'll see you tomorrow.